In today's video, we'll take a look at a 2014 Subaru Forester 2.5i Touring. This Forester is finished in the Venetian red pearl exterior color. On the driver's door panel, you have a large storage area, has a premium carbon sound system. And here you've got all the power controls for your windows, door locks, and mirrors. This one has the platinum interior color scheme, and standard on the Touring is leather seat upholstery. The driver's seat does get full power adjustments. And now let's go ahead and start her up. One of the best-selling models in Subaru's lineup, the Forester is Subaru's entry in the ever-popular compact crossover SUV class, competing with other equally tried-and-true models like the Toyota RAV4, Honda CR-V, and Ford Escape. Derived from the Impreza's platform, the Subaru Forester made its debut for the 1997 model year in Japan, and for 1998 it went on sale in the US. As of the 2020 model year, the Forester is currently in its 5th generation. This 2014 model we have in this video represents the 4th generation of the Forester, which was launched for the 2014 model year, having been completely redesigned from the ground up, featuring improvements in just about every way over the 3rd gen Forester, with better structural rigidity, fuel economy, driving dynamics, and overall refinement, along with updated powertrain options. The 4th gen Forester's final model year was 2018, having been updated in 2017 with slightly revised styling and some new tech and safety features. I personally really like the look of the Forester, with its boxy, rugged, extra SUV-like styling compared to its competition. Not to mention, in traditional Subaru fashion, every model comes standard with symmetrical all-wheel drive. Trim levels for the 2014 Forester are as follows: 2.5i, 2.5i Premium, 2.5i Limited, 2.5i Touring as seen here, 2-liter XT Premium, and the range-topping 2-liter XT Touring. The 2.5i models are powered by a naturally aspirated 2.5-liter flat-4 engine making 170 horsepower, and the sporty 2-liter XT models, which add things like more aggressive styling, Subaru Intelligent Drive, paddle shifters, and sport-tuned suspension, are powered by a 2-liter turbocharged flat-4 pumping out 250 horsepower. There are 2 available transmissions. One is a 6-speed manual, which is only available on 2.5i and 2.5i Premium, while the other is the Lineartronic CVT automatic, which is optional on 2.5i and 2.5i Premium, and standard on every other trim. Competitors for the Forester included vehicles like the Mazda CX-5, Toyota RAV4, Honda CR-V, Ford Escape, Nissan Rogue, Kia Sportage, and the Hyundai Tucson. In Subaru's 2014 crossover lineup, the compact Forester is slotted between the slightly smaller compact XV Crosstrek and the midsize Outback, both of which, unlike the Forester, are essentially lifted, more rugged versions of pre-existing cars in Subaru's lineup, those being the Impreza and the Legacy respectively. The gauge cluster houses the needles for your tachometer and speedometer, along with a digital display for all your various other info. Use this button right here, go through it. It has a 3-spoke design, leather-wrapped, multifunctional steering wheel. On here, you have your radio, hands-free phone, and voice command controls. Here you have your cruise controls. And here you've got the controls for your information display up here. The steering wheel is tilt and telescopic. The fuse panel, traction control on or off, your power tailgate release, brightness adjustment, and with this button you can set how far the power tailgate will open. Air vent. On this stock you have your exterior light controls, and on this one you have your wiper controls. Going down the center of the interior, you have an information display up here, along with your passenger airbag indicator. Air vents, hazard light button, your touch screen head unit for your Starlink infotainment system does have a CD player, SD card slot for the navigation map. There's the map for your navigation system.
Voice command, please.
Cancel.
Cancel. Voice recognition mode has been canceled.
Your dual zone climate control, fan speed, air conditioning, recirculation, temperature for both sides, auto and off, front and rear defrost. Storage right here. There's a power outlet also. In front of the gear shifter, you got the controls on either side for your 2-stage front heated seats. With this button, you can turn on or off your X mode for help if you need extra traction in slippery surfaces. The parking brake is hand operated. 2 cup holders right here. Adjustable center console. Does have a removable tray. And inside, there is a USB port, an aux port, and another power outlet. The glove box is lockable. Both of the sun visors do have vanity mirrors and extensions. Grab handles at all 4 corners. Compass. And on the overhead console, you have a sunglass holder, overhead lighting, and the controls for your big sunroof. With that said, we'll go ahead and roll down the driver's window. It does say auto, but I've tried numerous times and the window would not roll down or up automatically. Have to hold it down. The 2.5i Premium, Limited, and Touring come with these 17-inch 5-spoke alloy rims. Under the hood of the Forester 2.5i is the Forester's base engine for 2014, the Subaru Boxer 2.5-liter dual overhead cam, 16-valve, naturally aspirated flat-4 engine. It's called a Boxer engine because it is horizontally opposed, with the pistons moving back and forth like the fists of a fighting boxer, as opposed to up and down or diagonally like in most engines. As for power and torque figures, this engine cranks out 170 horsepower at 5,800 RPM and 174 pound-feet of torque at 4,100 RPM. The only transmission available on the 2.5i Touring is the Lineartronic CVT automatic, and the Forester comes standard with Subaru's symmetrical all-wheel drive system. Running on regular unleaded with a 15.9-gallon fuel tank, the Forester 2.5i with the CVT gets an estimated 24 mpg city and 31 mpg highway. It has a McPherson strut front suspension and a double wishbone rear suspension. The 2.5i has 4-wheel disc brakes, with the front ones being ventilated. On the rear door panel, you have more storage with a bottle holder and your power window control, speaker, and your tweeter for your sound system. The rear seats are 60-40 split folding, which I will demonstrate when I show the cargo area, because there are power switches to do that. Both front seats do have storage pockets on the backs. You have a folding rear center armrest with 2 cup holders. single exhaust, rear wiper, and it does have a power tailgate. When equipped with a sunroof, the Forester has a cargo capacity of 31.5 cubic feet with the rear seats up, and 68.5 cubic feet with the rear seats folded down. And as I mentioned before, the rear seats are 60-40 split folding, and you can fold them using these power switches right here. So, like so. Now you've got a flat loading surface for cargo. And as you saw earlier, the fuel cap is located on the passenger side. That will conclude this tour of this 2014 Subaru Forester 2.5i Touring. Thanks for watching.